guys, and today I'm going to share with you my championship prediction. So let's get started. 24th, I have no hours of reason why, because I don't think they can live up to the quality of the championship. I know, and plus they have some League 1 and 2 players in the team. 23rd I've got Burton. The reason why I put them there is because do you know the second season syndrome will happen to them. That I can't deny how good they were last year. I thought they would go down, but they stayed up. 22nd I put Bolton. The reason why is because I'm looking at all the squads and really I just can't find them anywhere to stay up, because all the squads is strengthened a little bit, even them up, but I just don't think that's done. 21st I've got Birmingham. The reason why is because Harry Redknapp will somehow save Birmingham again. I wanted them to go down last year. I think they'll be in the relegation zone all season. On the last day Bolton lose, Birmingham win, they're still up. 20th I've got QPR. The reason why is because I just don't really think that they haven't really got the players to push for mid-table. So as long as staying in the championship, I think they'll do them. 19th I've got Ipswich. The reason why is because we all know they had a bad year last year, but I think for some reason they'll have a bad year again. I don't know why, but that's what I just think. They have had some decent players to their squad, eating Bristol. The reason why is because I know they've lost Tammy Abraham, but what they somehow do is find the right striker to come and score goals. I don't know his name, who they've bought, but what to go by, they've got an unbelievable striker. Even though I've never saw him yet. 17th Nottingham Forest. The reason why is because I know they've lost Bruce Umbalamba, but they've replaced him with Darren Murphy. Good signing. I think they'll kick on after last season, where they shouldn't have been near, and I think they'll be happy with mid-table. 16th Barnsley. The reason why loads of people are thinking that they're going to have go down, but me, I think they'll finish mid-table again, because they're going to have a good season and somehow scrape it. 15th Sheffield United. The reason why I put them there is because the way that I came up last season, if you saw, was just unbelievable, and I think they'll not carry all the momentum on, but they'll carry some of the momentum on from last season, and they'll get 15th place, what's in all honesty good for them. 14th Brentford. The reason why is because do you know how the championship, these are some of the teams that are going to finish around here, but really we don't know where. It's just basically hard to put them, but I think they have made some decent signings to try and get mid-table. 13th Preston. The reason why, I know they've lost Simon Grayson to us obviously, but Alex Neil, I could argue, is a better manager than Simon Grayson, and I don't think they've made many signings, but the squad from last year is good enough to have a mid-table finish anyway. 12th Sunderland, us, because I know we came down last year, but the way we came crashing down last year was not that good, and it will take at least 2 seasons to get back up, because the signings we've made isn't good enough. Like James Vaughan, maybe even Lewis Grabban and Jason Stale. But McGeady, Lewis Grabban and the two from everything, and it looks like Root was joined, what's good because he passed his ankle, so it's going to be, it's hard to predict, so we'll just see with us. 11th Hull, the race might begun. And it would have been one of the busiest clubs in the Championship, but the foreign manager, he hasn't even managed in England. I don't know how they expect to get back up for some reason, but let them think what they want. 10th Cardiff, the reason why I put them there because after last season, I think they'll improve a little bit on the season, and I think they'll get 10 for them what they should be happy with. 9th I've got Wolves, the reason why because they've made some cracking signings, that Bolly and especially Ruben Neves. There's some good players that shouldn't really be in the Championship, but they've signed them to try and get out of it. I don't think maybe next season would not be. If Derby, the reason why I've got this is Gary Rowett's first full season at Derby, and he signed the likes of Tom Huston, who else? And people like that. So if they can continue their form at the end of last season, they should be all right and be pushing for playoffs, because I don't think they will. Leeds, the reason why, if that was a Gary Monk team, I would have put them in the playoffs, no doubt. But with it being not a Gary Monk team, I can't say them, I can say them having a good season, but not good enough to get in the playoffs. What they'll still be in for, maybe more Mac, but I'm not sure what they'll be in. But 6th, Norwich. The reason why I put them there is because I know the manager was an assistant coach at whoever, but the signs he's making is all right to try and get them back to the Premier League. I don't know if they will, because 5th, Sheffield Wednesday. The reason why they should have went last year, and they're going to try not to fail 3 years in a row to get back up, and I think they'll win the playoffs. 4th, Reading. The reason why is because had heartbreak last year. We can all agree that. And they've signed some good players trying to get back up, and I think Robert Dixon's good season, in fact. 3rd, Aston Villa. I think they'll be the beaten playoff final. Because John Terry, good signing. El Mohammadi, good signing. Who else? Chris Sandburn, not that good. Sam Johnston, good signing. But because the squad they had they had a bad season this year, I'm not sure if they get back up, but they might. Because I think it'll be tight between the next two clubs. 2nd, Better, the reason why is because Brisson Blomberg, good signing. Markham Braithwaite, good signing. So we just say they've made some good signings, not like us. But I think they'll not win the league because I think after the relegation won't help. So I think second, but they've got promoted back to the Premier League. 1st up of Fulham, the reason why there was a Championship fan who went to Fulham and said they were the best team in the league last season. When I watched them, they were great. I remember on the first year games, Newcastle, they beat them 1-0, and I think they'll carry on the momentum from last season. So like, subscribe, view, comment and see ya.